Hello and welcome to today's book review. In this video, I'll be talking about the book The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by Victoria Schwab. A life no one will remember. A story you will never forget. Let's talk a little bit about the author of this book. Victoria Schwab is the #1 New York Times bestselling author of more than a dozen books, including the acclaimed Shades of Magic series, the Villain series, This Savage Song, and Our Dark Duet. Her work has received critical acclaim, been featured in the New York Times, Entertainment Weekly, Washington Post, and more, been translated into more than a dozen languages, and has been optioned for television and film. When she's not haunting Paris streets or trudging up English hillsides, she lives in Edinburgh, Scotland, and is usually tucked in the corner of a coffee shop, dreaming up monsters. What's this book about? France, 1714. In a moment of desperation, a young woman makes a Faustian bargain to live forever and is cursed to be forgotten by everyone she meets. Thus begins the extraordinary life of Addie LaRue and a dazzling adventure that will play out across centuries and continents, across history and art, as a young woman learns how far she will go to leave her mark on the world. But everything changes when, after nearly 300 years, Addie stumbles across a young man in a hidden bookstore and he remembers her name. A short review of this book. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is a spellbinding novel that follows a young woman who makes a fateful deal with a dark god in exchange for her freedom from an arranged marriage. Addie LaRue trades her soul and is cursed to be forgotten by everyone she meets. For 300 years, she lives an adventure unseen as she travels through history, leaving her subtle mark on the world through art and literature. Addie is an intriguing and complex character who must bear the agonizing burden of being perpetually forgotten. Her repeated attempts to leave some trace of herself on the world are heartbreaking yet heroic. The push and pull between Addie and her devilish deal-maker adds tension and insight into her cursed predicament. Author crafts evocative prose that brings Addie's centuries-long journey to life. The writing style aptly conveys the feeling of timelessness and is often poignant in its descriptions. The brevity of certain scenes allows the novel to sweep through the passage of time without becoming tedious. Readers are treated to a creative and poignant exploration of the desire to be remembered, the weight of immortality, and the power of human connection. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is an unforgettable novel that will resonate deeply, with lyrical writing, captivating characters, and emotional depth. This book satisfies on every level. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue seems to be a book worth purchasing and reading. Here are some key reasons why. The premise of the story. A young woman who makes a deal for immortality but is cursed to be forgotten is highly original and intriguing. It's spellbinding, delicious, and captivating. Addie LaRue is a complex, vivid character that readers really connect with and ache for. Her struggles with loneliness and desire to be remembered are universally relatable. The writing style is lyrical and beautiful, with evocative descriptions that bring Addie's centuries-long adventure to life. It has a timeless, poetic quality. The book provides thoughtful explorations of themes like the desire for remembrance, the weight of immortality, and the power of human connection. There's emotional depth and resonance. The novel is unforgettable and deeply satisfying on every level. You could not put it down and wanted the story to continue when finished. Overall, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue is a moving, beautifully written, and imaginative novel worth savoring. For readers who enjoy lyrical writing and character-driven historical fantasy, it seems to be a worthy purchase. I'll read good books. All the best to you, and goodbye.